President Jacob Zuma describes the international interest generated by the ANC's centenary celebrations as a humbling experience. And security for Tibetan spiritual leader the Dalai Lama has been tightened after reports of threats to his life from Chinese agents. I'm Richard Brooks. President Jacob Zuma has described the international interest generated by the ANC's centenary celebrations as a humbling experience. Zuma was responding to messages of support delivered by past and present heads of state and government from the African continent, Europe, South America, as well as the Middle East. Zuma hosted the leaders at a special gala dinner that lasted until the early hours of this morning. Speakers at the function included Mozambique's President Armando Guebuza and that of former Ghanaian President Jerry Rawlings. Zuma had this to say.
Thank you very much for wonderful messages. To us, this is a humbling experience that the entire globe has converged in South Africa, in Bloemfontein, to celebrate with us. Of course, the celebration continues.
President Jacob Zuma lit the centenary flame in Bloemfontein to mark the ANC's 100 years of existence. The torch was lit just after midnight during a short prayer service. The torch will be taken around South Africa as a symbolic representation of the resistance struggle against apartheid. The torch was also lit in remembrance of the ANC's past presidents. The ANC's Treasurer General, Matthew Sposa.
You like it, you don't like it. The ANC has impacted very, very positively on the life of this country. It fought for democracy, it fought for the Bill of Rights, and we have all these things in place. Well, it was not the only one fighting. The PAC was there, Black Conscious Movement was there. But there were many white people who took a stand against apartheid. But today, we're not opening old wounds. We're saying, this is the history, but let's reconcile. Let's build a new nation. Let's bond around this positive history. So it's more than the ANC. It's more than the flag of the ANC. It's about all of us as a people in the country.
A 58-year-old man has died after being stung by blue bottles while swimming at the Strand near Cape Town. The city's disaster management's Wilfred Solomons Johannes says Roland Singh of Athlone suffered severe anaphylactic shock as a result of the stings. Although a friend helped him out of the water and lifeguards gave CPR, he could not be revived. Solomons Johannes says a fatal allergic reaction to a blue bottle sting is extremely rare. In another incident, a 36-year-old man from Elsie's River drowned in a tidal pool at the Harmony Park Resort near Gordons Bay. A surfer also rescued a 9-year-old boy who got into difficulty off Hout Bay Beach, while another 9-year-old boy was rescued after nearly drowning in a tidal pool at Kochel Bay. Security for Tibetan spiritual leader the Dalai Lama has been tightened after reports of threats to his life from Chinese agents. Indian police say they have received information that Chinese nationals of Tibetan origin are likely to enter India to gather intelligence on the exiled Tibetan government as well as cause harm to the Dalai Lama. The Dalai Lama has lived in exile since he fled to India in 1959 following a failed uprising against Chinese rule over Tibet.